Formlabs products perform best when they are well maintained and properly cared for. Cleaning your Form Wash V2 and replacing your solvent when it no longer adequately cleans your printed parts ensures that your Form Wash performs at its best each time you post-process a print. In this video, we'll walk you through the recommended maintenance process for the Form Wash V2. If this video helps you with your unit, please leave a like on the video, and thanks for watching. Before handling any solvents or resin-coated parts, always wear nitrile gloves and eye protection. Work in a well-ventilated area and keep in mind that IPA is highly flammable, so keep it away from ignition sources. First, turn the Form Wash knob to select Raise on the display. Push to confirm. The machine will lift the elevator and basket completely out of the wash bucket. Firmly grip the wash bucket and slide it away from the base unit. Always lift the bucket from its own base, never by the machine's outer lid components. Remove the inner lid to easily pour or siphon solvent out of the wash bucket. For printing operations without access to a solvent recycling system, note that safe and appropriate disposal methods of used solvent will vary by location. Whether replacing IPA, TPM, or Formlabs resin washing solution, consult the safety data sheet from the solvent supplier as the primary source of information. Do not pour liquid or partially cured resin into drains or dispose of it with household waste. Do not pour solvent that contains dissolved resin into drains or dispose of it with household waste. Dissolved resin accumulates on the walls of the wash bucket. While replacing the solvent, clean out the wash bucket to remove these resin deposits. To do so, rinse the wash bucket with fresh solvent, then wipe the wash bucket with a paper towel. Next, to maintain the outer lid, first visually inspect the outer lid for traces of resin, cracks, or other damage. If there are cracks, the lid will have to be replaced. Replacement outer lids can be found on the Formlabs web store. If no damage is found, clean the outer lid with a non-abrasive microfiber cloth and a general-purpose cleaner, such as glass cleaner. To maintain the display, visually inspect the display for any traces of resin. Check that the knob turns easily and that the display responds to inputs. If resin or resistance is noticed, clean the display with a non-abrasive microfiber cloth and general-purpose cleaner, such as glass cleaner. Now that we have finished cleaning various areas of the Form Wash, we can now refill the unit. To refill the Form Wash with solvent, remove the inner lid and pour or siphon solvent into the wash bucket to fill to your desired level. 7 liters for small parts using the lower position for the build platform mount arms, 10 liters for the middle position, or 14 liters for the top position. Do not fill with more than 15 liters of solvent. Place the inner lid back on the wash bucket when you're done, then slide the bucket directly onto the base of the unit, aligning the 2 rails on the bottom of the bucket along with the slots on the Form Wash. Ensure it sits completely flush and stable. Lastly, Formlabs occasionally releases new firmware versions of the Form Wash to introduce features and critical updates. It is a good practice to keep the firmware of your Form Wash up to date to ensure optimal performance. Check out our resources for updating Form Wash firmware, linked in the description, for steps to complete this process. We have now completed maintenance on the Form Wash V2. Need help? Contact Formlabs support or a certified service provider for additional support. Did this video help you? If so, please leave a like on our video and subscribe for more. What video did you want us to make next? Leave a comment telling us more.